Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Media Files. So today we got ourselves, basically, it's something a little bit different. We have, obviously it's another video update, but this time it's all music related, so that's kind of unusual. But when I saw a lot of these, I had to get them because a couple of these are very hard to find in my area, or if I do see them, they go for quite a bit. And I was just kind of lucky enough to get them for dirt cheap. And so we have basically a few things to go around, and it's all music related. So, what can we say? Let's rock on and let's see what we got right here on the Media Files. All right, welcome back. So here we have it's one movie, and basically everything else is all kind of basically somewhat concert and music video related. So now I've seen this movie, I think maybe once or twice, just a few times, but I had no idea that there actually was another edition of this movie. I think I have the original 2 disc set, which is that big thicker DVD cases as they used to be when they first kind of came out. But all I know is that it's probably one of many, but definitely one of Val Kilmer's best films, and also one of Oliver Stone's best movies. We've got the 15th anniversary edition of The Doors. Yeah, and it's kind of probably hard to tell, but it's very kind of glossy like, and it's kind of purplish. So there you go. But it's loaded. It's got 2 discs on it, loaded with extras. I think all of the original um, content that's on the original release, I think, has been ported over, and I think there's just a few new documentaries that have been added to this set. Also, I know that it's definitely a different movie. It's definitely bizarre, but hey, if you are a fan of old school music, then definitely check this out. Definitely, obviously not one for the kids, obviously. Then again, it's Val Kilmer gives an absolutely tremendous performance as Jim Morrison. So yeah, also co-starring I think Kathleen Quinlan also in this as well. So yeah, how cool is that? All right, so then up next we have DVD I've been on the hunt for a very long time. Definitely a fan of this band, especially since I kind of grew up listening to classic rock and roll, anywhere from the 60s all the way up to roughly about the early 2000s era, roughly within that 50-year gap. But here we have, from one of my favorite bands, we got Led Zeppelin, The Song That Remains the Same. This is the 2 disc special edition. Now, this is the one you want of this, from what I understand, because it is absolutely loaded with content. Obviously you have the New York concert in here, but it's just one of the best concerts, I think, from what I understand, and definitely can't wait to actually sit down and actually watch this. And cause I think I remember picked this up. I picked this up before, but it was not the 2 disc edition. So obviously I'm gonna get rid of the single disc edition, and I'll keep this one. But yeah, how cool is this? So, all right. So now up next we've got, the rest is all basically several DVDs from one of my favorite metal bands of all time. You know 'em, you love them, and had they actually used a couple, like one of the songs in Star Wars, that would have been awesome. Well, there is that short video out there where they somebody had put one of their famous songs over some Darth Vader footage, and it pretty much made sense. But I'm of course talking about AC/DC. We got several DVDs to add to the AC/DC collection. So first off, we have here the one that is very hard to find. 2 disc set. Now there is a tin version of this, but this is just your standard DVD set. We have AC/DC Plug Me In. loaded with great songs and from several different concerts throughout their career, and loaded with extra bonus features and whatnot. And oh, that's cool. They even have a. I'm looking at some of the bonus content on here. They actually have a Beavis and Butthead thing on there, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I can't wait to sit down and watch me some ACDC. I mean, go on, that's cool. And it's a boss on the front, which is awesome. But yeah, there we go. All right, and then up next we have another concert here. We have the director's cut of ACDC No Bowl. So, with of course loads of great songs on here from their from their discography and whatnot, and of course Black and Blacks, Thunderstruck, Shoot to Thrill, Hell's Bells, Boogeyman, Dirty Deeds Done Cheap, Shook Me All Night Long, Whole Lot of Rosie, TNT, Highway to Hell, and of course for those about to rock. Great stuff there. So yeah, another great, awesome concert. So then up next, now I think I used to have this a long time ago, then I sold it. But now I'm glad to have it back in the collection. So here we have another one, which has, I think these are, I think a lot of these are like their music videos, I think. But, so, yeah. Anyway, so here we have ACDC Family Jewels. Yeah, of course, if you get the reference. So, I don't need to explain it. All right, and then finally, now I used to have this, and I think that it was severely damaged, I think, or the disc didn't want to read right or anything. But, so here we have another concert from AC/DC. We have Live at Donington, which is basically this was recorded at Castle Donington Park in August 17th of 1991. So that's pretty cool. And, sometimes you just gotta love just having these concerts just play in the background whenever you're, just cleaning, doing housework or anything like that, just for background music. Now, I know there is one concert that I would love to find one of these days. Hopefully I'll get it. Is what is it? Like the four or whatever it is. It's basically like four metal bands like Metallica, Slayer, and two others. I want to get that concert set at some point. The Big Four, that's the name of it. But yeah, I can't beat that though, especially for, all these were basically like $2 a piece. So, especially they plugged me in. I'm like, okay, you're mine. You're coming home with me. But yeah, what can we say? I got some great, awesome heavy metal stuff to, headbang to and whatnot. And so with that, you guys, once again, subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a comment down below, and with that, I'll see you next time. See ya.